Hello, this is Hetty from praktijkelfira, and it's been a while, but I will make another video in English again because I get some requests. Last time I was abroad, and a few people and a new friend told me, "Do your video in English, then we can understand." I know a lot of you Dutch people understand and speak and understand English. So this time I will. This will not be only the energy from Holland. This will be more worldwide, the energy. And I want to talk about the portal days. But before that, I really want to thank you all for subscribing my channel, um, Angellight Guidance. I said praktijkelfira, that's my Dutch practice. Um, but this is my Angellight Guidance channel. So I thank you again for subscribing, for sharing, for liking my video. I'm very much obliged. And I get so many beautiful, lovely comments. But okay, back to the portal day. A portal day, tomorrow is a portal day. We have a few in a month, about 3 in 1 month. Yeah, throughout the whole year. A portal day is where the layer between the earth and above is very thin. And I mean the energy, the energetic layer, the spiritual layer. When you have problems, when you have blockages, when you have a miserable time, or just when you're happy and you want to know, you want to have answers, you can, well, not immediately, but you have a almost direct connection with above, with the spirits, with your higher self. What's in a name? But when you connect, when you sit quietly in meditation or just sit on a bed or in a chair and you want to ask for help, then you will hear the answer in your head, throughout music, maybe throughout a word, maybe through symbols like a feather or a bird or something. You will know, you will notice, and you will know, and you immediately will know that's my answer. So what I mean to say is use the day wisely, use a portal day wisely. And when you need to go to work, just use the breaks you have to withdraw yourself from your colleagues. If you can. If you can't, that's all right. But if you can, withdraw yourself. Be quiet. Connect with your inner self. And do that in the morning, in the breaks. Do that in the evening. And you will notice that you will get the symbols, that you will get the answers. And you feel enlightened. You feel more, you will feel more the energy. You will feel better the connection. And we're heading towards new moon in Aquarius. And the new moon in Aquarius is January 21st, so next Saturday. You will feel the energy as well. And what you will feel the coming hours, days, is more your back, maybe some back aches. I feel my neck more, I feel my stomach, and I become a little nauseous. So be aware that this is all the high energy, because it's dropping down on the earth. It's coming down on the earth. We have new moon in Aquarius. New moon is for changes, make changes. And every change is a new beginning. And Aquarius is an air sign. If you have your star sign Aquarius, then you will notice maybe more. Your emotions will be more. If you have a star sign Aquarius, you are a free spirit. You would like to be a free spirit. You're not fitting in a box. You're very organized. You can be organized, but you're original as well. Some people think you're a bit strange because you don't want to listen. You want to do your own way. You want to decide for your own. You want to go by your own rules and not obey the other one's rules. All star signs will feel this, but especially Aquarius. But it is your strength. It is your power. So make use of it. We already have Mercurius retrograde. No, it's now normal, but we have a bit of shadow the next fortnight. Shadow planet. So we just feel a little bit from Mercurius retrograde, and that means computers will shut down maybe, or your cell phone won't work as you're used to be, or your communication will not go as good as you're used to. Yeah, that's about what I want to tell you about the portal days. If you have questions, please tell me. Please leave a comment or something. I already took some theme cards because I do a tarot reading, as you know. And I had magic prayer. This is the theme for the next coming week or so. The next periods, a week, 10 days. I have magic prayer. And this card tells me, ask what you want, ask what you need, and listen to the answer, and act in faith, act in trust. But listen very carefully. Feel through your heart, not in your mind, but feel in your heart if it's good for you, if it feels good for you. Be aware, have a conscious contact with your higher power. Make use of that. Tell your higher power your desires, your wishes, and you will be helped. You will be listened to, and you will hear the answer. Really, you will. Maybe you will not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. So you think, well, Hetty, that's nice. I will ask something and I want something, but I don't get it. That's because the spirits have another way of serving us, of serving you. You will just really get what you want. But at first, it may not seem that way. So you get what you need. And it's all because of your growth, to get an upgrade, to be the better version of yourself, because that's what they want, to be a better version of yourself. That's what the magic prayer tells me. Just give trust, believe, and trust in what they tell you. I have another card that was Metamorphosis. This is a really beautiful card for a beautiful change. Metamorphosis is the card of changing. It's like a snake will shed its skin, its dead skin, or a caterpillar will die to become the most beautiful butterfly. But it's necessary as well to become the better version. So I'm not surprised, but I always am so happy to draw the cards. They are needed for the theme. They're always an extension of what I want to tell. But I don't know in front what I want to tell. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell you because I start the video and I start. But now I see the cards and I see they're an extension of what I need to say. This card will also ask you maybe to let go of things you don't want to let go. You want to hold on to. Maybe you have a low self-esteem. a low self-worth, but you're used to that. And it's difficult to get in your, it's a challenge to get out of your comfort zone, because it's so easy to stay there. Maybe you feel that a relationship is not longer working for you, or maybe you feel you need a relationship, or you want. Well, we don't need a relationship, but it's nice to have someone who's thinking in the same way. But mostly you see relationships, they're not thriving anymore. It's keeping you down because the other one is claiming you. This is the card which says, get out of your comfort zone. Let go. And despite of the fear, it will always be for the best of you. And it will get you to a little fear. It will get you a bit of anxiety. Because it's not easy to let go of things you're used to. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's always a challenge. But this is the change you can make now, especially with the Portalday, especially with the new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign, an air element, not an air sign, an air element. So they're always thinking, but they're very emotional as well. They're very sensitive. So it will take a lot of your senses. Senses overload. This is the theme cards. So now I want to draw some extra cards to know what I can tell you more. Not to know, just to, yeah, get more depth than what you want to, what I can tell you. I have to get used to the English again. I get the Lover's card. This is a very, very, very beautiful card because it's all about love. That's what I'm sharing all the time, love. But this is a card to look into your relationship. Look into yourself. Is your relationship the way you want it? With your family, with your partner, with your colleague? It's about all the people surrounding you. It's about you. Do you decide for yourself? Do you want to make the change? Are you daring to make the change? And if you have a good relationship, then this is not a reading for you. You must understand, and you will understand. This is about relationships. I thought it was about other things, but the changes these coming days are in relationship. In what kind of form? So do you choose for yourself? Do you love yourself enough to say, okay, I'm finished? And you don't have to tell them like this, but you can talk one another. And if you can't love yourself 100%, you can't love the other one. And that's not fair, because the other one is entitled to the best life as well, even though it looks very hard. But you are entitled of the best life as well. So let go. This is the metamorphosis. I'm a little bit surprised because I feel a lot of changes in a relationship. I'm not surprised, I'm a bit astonished. Astonished, is this the right word? Never mind. You know what I mean. But there's a metamorphosis in things. And even with your children, you don't have to accept everything what they say. You don't have to accept anything what they say if they put you down, if they, you're not a hotel, you're not, it's not normal to do things like children can do. You can say, just a minute, we have to talk about some things. This is not the way I'd like you to treat me. I treat you as my child. I love you dearly. And I don't want to be treated like, you know. I feel a lot of low self-esteem, self-worth. I feel people get out of the comfort zone. This is more big than what I told you about Holland. This is worldwide. There are a lot of people who are living their lives limited. They want to be free. This is all about freedom. The magic prayer is about freedom. The metamorphosis is to break through boundaries, break through the patterns you're used to living. What can I have? Can I see more? What can I tell you more? I have 2 of Wands. This is the card of action, decide. 2 of Wands is all about collaboration. The Lovers and the 2 of Wands. What do I do? What choice do I make? What decision do I make? Which direction will I go? And if I do, I will follow through. That's all about 2 of Wands, determination. Is there more? 7 of Pentacles. A lot of you has worked hard for years to come this far and to know I have to make a decision. Do I go or do I stay? 7 of Pentacles is also telling me to take steps, to take actions, to walk the talk. You've been patient long enough. It's now your time. What can I say more? This will be the last card because I know. 9 of Swords. This is the completion of your limitation, of your restrictions. It's the end. It's the end of your limitation. You are working towards a new start, to get out of your head, but to work more with your heart, to listen to your heart, to listen to yourself, and not what is practical. Oh, if I do this, I have that. If I do that. No, what's good for you? What do you feel? What do you want? What makes you happy? What makes you wake up every morning? Why do you want to wake up every morning? That's the 9 of Swords as well. Get out of the limitation. Don't feel restricted anymore. Don't stay awake. Don't think of how can I solve all these problems? How can I solve all this? What do you feel? What do you feel if you wake up every day and think, this is not what I want anymore? Take action. Act in faith. Act in trust. You will be helped. You will be heard and you will be helped. I took some, I have a shaman dream oracle, and I had 2 last cards. It's Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. So I was very happy to see those cards. And the Crossing, Initiation. I will read them for you because they're very, very beautiful. Very beautiful cards. And I love Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. It's all about the new moon and the Portalday. Moon Maiden, Curiosity. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face and facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. What was precious close to your heart. But now it is time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world, like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that challenge convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light, to have radiant curiosity, and to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Question everything others assumed is a given. And do not collude with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable being, yet an eminently reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself. Answer only to yourself and remind you that you're not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling, even as someone around you in a relationship or a job want to capture your light inside a bottle. You know how to rise the occasion, just as unfailingly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. But you see, you're not anyone's property. Be true to your soul callings. That's what it's all about, what it is all about. And what says here, when the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery. It just says, when the time's there, you can withdraw, you can look into yourself. And if you have time for yourself, you can step back and think, okay, what do I need to do? What can I ask? I had another one, and that's the crossing initiation. So I'm really happy because this is really an extension of the reading as well. 54. The crossing. You have come to stand on one side of the river. Choices, choices. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. That's the metamorphosis card. Really. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you are ready. You are ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability from truly living and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated, so you can be born again into the world without denial or artificial acts. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. really, all of you, I think this is a very intense energy what's coming towards us. It's already going, it's already busy. It's already going on. But it will be more the next coming days. You will feel more the power of your highest love. So this is how I will say goodbye to you. I really hope this is helpful, that you know where you're going through, because I feel a lot of struggle with a lot of people. It's not easy to go through life when you're not used to be, when you're not used to live in freedom, when you're used to live in a relationship or in a job or in a culture or in a community, what keeps you down, what says, no, you have to do this. It will keep you in your pattern. But this is the time to break through. This is the time to break through. So I wish you all the best, and thank you for listening and watching. And see you next time. Goodbye.